What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the, I believe, pre-release of G-I-DLE's latest comeback, which is forthcoming, but it's the Allergy music video. I didn't know that this was actually coming out because I haven't been paying very much attention to like, I don't try to follow teasers and stuff. I just try to figure out what the debut date or comeback date is and then check it out then. So yeah, I completely missed that this was coming out, but I'm very excited because G-I-DLE is one of my favorite groups. I think that they make up in my top 5. I don't really have like a set top 5, but they would be very close, if not in there. I have like a triple bias line with this group where they just all kill me. And yeah, I'm very excited. Their last 2 releases have been just so good, and their catalog of both their title tracks and also their B-sides are some of like the best music in K-pop these days. And I think that Soyeon as a producer is such an interesting person stylistically, and then the other members are also really getting into the writing side of things, like especially like Yuki and Minnie as well do a lot of writing, and I think Mion and Shua also dabble a little bit here and there. So yeah, I'm very excited to check this out. We're just gonna jump straight in. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go. She's supposed to be the nerdy girl. She looks amazing. I'm head of Instagram, head of TikTok, in gallery. Whoa, Yuki's voice. Dude, what is this, like, alt rock sound? Doesn't feel loud enough. Oh, that's so sad. Dude, this is her song. She's killing it with the vocals. Dude, they all look amazing. Just a nerdy girl at school with no friends in designer. Oh wow. I'm sorry, Minnie? What the heck?
Take a deep breath. You'll slowly fall asleep, and when you wake up, you'll be a queen.
I love this. Like, this the message of the song, and like, it's like such a sad song presented in such a bright musical style, because from what I gathered from the music video and a bit of the lyrics that I was keeping track of, like, it's a story about someone being like pressured into changing themselves to fit a beauty standard. And I feel like K-pop idols more than most people have to deal with that a lot. Like there's like a very prolific plastic surgery component of that. Not everyone gets involved in it, but it is always there and kind of like present in the industry. And it's not always a good thing. It's not always a bad thing, but it's definitely not always a good thing. I think, I'm not sure who wrote on this song. I'm assuming Soyeon at least was one of the writers, if not the other members as well, adding their own sort of take on the story as well. But yeah, that was super powerful. And then the ending was like very dark. I expected like a bright turnaround where she didn't have to change herself, but the ending was nah. It's the bad ending where she did change herself and she didn't want to, but she felt forced to. Is what I got from it. But yeah, that was fantastic. The video was also beautiful. Like the girls looked insane. I think these might be some of their best looks overall. Like even Soyeon's, where she was dressed up to look like the nerdy girl, but like if we just take a look at this, like how you gonna am I expected to believe that she's called unattractive when she looks like this? I don't believe it. But yeah, that was fantastic. And Yuki's voice for sure was the standout for me, just because of the like texture, I guess, of it, where it feels like really thick to listen to. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I equate it to. And then just when she has like those moments where she completely changes it up and goes like falsetto or whatever it's called for like a second, it's just such a nice voice to listen to. Again, this is like a thing with I-DLE, but I think Shua definitely needed more lines. She got a lot more last era in comparison to this song, where I didn't really notice her as much except for that one part, but it might not have just been showing it. She might have been singing off camera. But yeah, overall, I think that this is fantastic, and we're going to watch it again. So let's go. I also think Minnie just looks unreal in the whole video and in general. I do actually really like this. I have a love and hate with what happens with how they say certain words. It only happens, as far as I can tell, not being a Korean speaker, when they use English, where they'll chop up the words a bit so it doesn't sound like the actual words in the lyrics, and they kind of mash it up. Like, I both like that they will hack up English like that to fit their song, but sometimes I think that it doesn't sound great. And I think here it sounds fine, but in the chorus, I think that it's, I don't know, I think they could have found a different way to say the same thing without chopping it up as much as they did, because it just felt really obvious. But here it's not so bad. And in general, I don't dislike it. Like, just listen to her. Listen to her voice. Wow. Wait, are they throwing her out? I think I missed that last time. Oh, they put her in the kids area. That's what that was. Yeah, it's that part there where I think in general it's fine, but the I part, I think, of those 4 words is the kind of center point of the message of the lyric to me, because it's self-directed, but they're skipping that word, and I don't know if it's intentional in like a way where you're trying to say like they're not like looking at themselves or taking care of themselves, and they're ignoring their needs, and so they're skipping the word I don't know if it's that deep or if they're just trying to make it fit into the melody of the song. But yeah, I think that line in particular, even though Mion is singing fantastically and as she always does is killing it, I think that it kind of stands out in that way. But maybe that's just me. Let's go. The voices, man. The cadence that Shua is singing in here is very interesting, and there's just something about her that when she sings in every song, she sounds slightly different. Oh, I didn't even notice that. The shout out to New Jeans, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. It's probably not deep, but yeah, it's probably just like a cultural reference, like a reference point for people. But yeah, I just think that Shua changes her voice so much to suit a song. Oh, shout out to themselves too. So, is this Minnie as Minnie, or is this Minnie because she's wearing the same outfit? So is this Minnie as a reflection of what Soyeon's character wants to be, and she's seeing that and kind of like an ideal self, but in like a toxic way where that she knows she doesn't look like that and has to look like that, and that's why she's doing like the plastic surgery stuff. That's what I'm getting from it, just based on the fact that they have the same outfit and sort of the same hairstyle as well in a lot of ways. Maybe. Also, she sounds so good. Mion looks so cute there. That's actually very interesting. All of the people in the background look like they've been, like they're real people, but they've been like edited to look hyper real, and they kind of look like fake. Like the texture of the skin is just not quite right. And like here, this lady here, like it's clearly like they've added to it, like they've styled the makeup in a certain way, and they've lit her in a certain way, and they've edited it in a certain way to make them look like just a little bit extra. I don't know if it's just me, but maybe it's just how the way that they're standing, but it just looks a little bit uncanny. Maybe a little bit. Oh, they even put Minnie's, okay, yeah, we gotta talk about that, but they put Minnie's Instagram handle in that, like her actual one in the video. Yeah, give her a follow if you're not. But like this, are you kidding me? Like, I know that this is kind of like a retro throwback, but like, did they have to do this to us? Like, are you joking? I don't even know what to say about it, but she looks unreal, and thank you to whoever thought of this. And also, you suck. Let's keep going. Everything Mion does in this video is just like cute, but I guess that's just who she is normally. The makeup in this video is so good.
Take a
the actual release is in 5 days of recording. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. But yeah, that was a great pre-release. As far as pre-releases go, I don't think you can ask for better because it can't eclipse the title track, but it also has to be good. And I think they've hit the nail on the head with this one. And the message of the song is unreal, and very like relevant to today's culture of like improving yourself artificially. And I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. To each their own in that respect. For me personally, but I think that outside pressures play too big of a role in people's decision in that kind of thing. And I'm not going to get into anything like deeper than that. It's just like what the song is about. And yeah, I think that the message of the song is killer. The vocals of like the girls absolutely killed it. The style of the song is not my favorite. Like even though I like it, it just reminds me too much of Blink 182, and I don't like their music at all. The style is very similar, but it's also like very G-Idle, which is why I like it. And yeah, it's just fantastic. And yeah, I can't wait for the 15th to check out Queen Card. And yeah, let me know what you thought of it down in the comments, and I'll see you next time.